love your dog, by the way.
Taylor. Hi, Taylor.
Hi.
You are considerably more clothed this time around. I don't see too many shirtless scenes. I'm not going to ask you about that. I want to know how you felt about your approach to this particular part of the film, this particular one, because you seem to have a lot more emotional weight. What was your approach to being Jacob this time around? Definitely a lot more maturity, I noticed.
Yeah, I was really excited about this one because I mean, Jacob, he becomes a man in this one, and he has to make a lot of decisions. He's being torn between his two families. So I mean, it was really tough. It was by far the most challenging one for me. But I didn't know what to think going into it. As soon as we sat down, the three of us sat down with Bill, we just dove right into it, and we talked about the characters, and I really can say that I couldn't have done it without Bill's help. He was absolutely amazing in talking to us all the time, and I trusted him completely. It was really special though, and now seeing the movie, I'm really happy. Jacob starts here and he ends here, and it's just very exciting to see him in a completely different light than ever before.
What about the imprint scene?
Ooh, you had to go there. That was tough, because what is imprinting? What do you look like when you imprint? It was, I mean, those were all the questions going through my head. Luckily we had Stephanie on set the entire time, and trust me, I asked her a million times, okay, explain me one more time what imprinting is exactly. And did you ever envision like what Jacob looked like? What is he doing when he's imprinting? It was very, very confusing. So there was a lot of conversation about that, and then it didn't help that like the actual, when we filmed it, they put an X on a wall and says, this is Renesmee. You're gonna walk in the room, you're gonna look at the X, and you're gonna imprint. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, it was tough, it really was. But now after seeing the final version, I'm really happy with it. It's emotional. They did a really good job with bringing back, cool flashbacks and tying in a voiceover. So it really is a very special moment. But on the day, I was like, it was a leap of faith.
Off of that, Taylor, were you at all bummed that after going after Bella all this time, Edward gets a hot vampire bride and you get
I get a baby? Yeah. I've gotten over that by now, but originally, I mean, I remember the first time reading the book, the fourth book came out, and I'm like, all right, what's gonna happen? Is, Edward gonna end up with Bella? Is Jacob gonna end up with Bella? And I was so confused. I was like, wait, he's trying to get Bella the whole time, and he strikes out, so goes with her child? It took a second, but yeah, it is very, you have to tread lightly, because it's a very special thing, and it's not romantic at all, so we definitely had to film it in a certain way, and I think that Bill did an incredible job with that.